Well, it's funny you should mention it, because I had a meeting with Colonel Sink.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, discussed the possibility of staying.
In the Army?
Yeah. Yeah, as a career.
What'd you say?
Of
So
course.
think about it.
I'm actually surprised here. I do think that when you're in like a situation like this, it kind of becomes your life. It becomes your personality. And then with the guys that you've done all these things with, I can imagine how like you're not able to kind of go back to like regular life, and you kind of just want to do this consistently. It makes all the sense in the world, based off of his let's say military strategy prowess. Let's say that he would want to do this as a career. I think he's really good at it.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, just think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, we're bros. I don't really want to, live my life without you win it, bro. I think that's the vibe of that. I think it's fair.
Probably throw a few rocks at us yourself.
If you're looking for someone to find another way up that mountain, Easy Company is ready and willing.
Duly noted. I already recommended you to Colonel Sink.
Terrific. Let's go find out where Hitler led.
Ron? We're not sure what's up there. The Colonel doesn't want us taking any unnecessary risks.
So the French are gonna beat us to the Eagle's Nest.
Looks like it. Yeah, bro, that's not going to work.
Gents, I just had a conversation with General Leclerc. He told me he was first into Paris, and by God, he wanted to be first into Berchtesgaden.
No, this is Germany.
Told him I understood his point.
Major winners. Sir,
More?
permission to climb the mountain, sir. Eagle's Nest.
What is this?
Wait 1 minute. Harry, have F Company put a double guard on the hotel, set up roadblocks on the west side of town. I want Battalion HQ, seal off the north side, and prepare for prisoners.
Sergeant Grant?
Right.
Nobody...
If you're saying every single person in this village here is, in fact, one of those people, the mustache people, then I think they all should be prisoners.
Gets hurt, not now.
All of them.
And Easy? Easy will head up the mountain through the Ober-Salzburg. Take the Eagle's Nest.
I mean, I'll take your word for it.
We made ourselves at home. Love what you've done with the place. Hey, have a drink. Come on. Just so as we can say we saw you do it.
Listen up. From Corps, just came in, effective immediately. All troops stand fast on present positions.
Something happening? Let's see what we have here, guys. Oh.
10,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne helped Easy Company mark the day the war in Europe came to an end. It's all yours. Take what you want and have each company take a truckload.
It's all
Waiting
yours.
for Austria in the morning, but don't feel you have to leave anything here for whoever comes next.
Austria, sir.
Happy VE Day.
Yeah. VE Day? Victory in Europe.
Yeah, guys. Do you want to show an alcoholic this? Like a literal alcoholic. Like crazy levels of alcoholism. But I mean, I get it. It's your friend. It's your buddy.
Happy VE Day.
I mean, you could turn this into a business. Absolutely beautiful, guys. The scoring is also amazing.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
heroic dead of a combined Army and Marine force marks the grim battlefield of Okinawa, where one of the bloodiest engagements of the war is being fought. Thousands of Yanks have been wounded, and others thousands...
I mean, listen, guys, we got to move on, right? Like, eventually, we're gonna have to move on from all the absolute craziness that we've endured, right? And I think that scene pretty much put a button on that pretty beautifully.
Get your NCOs on it.
They're gonna love you.
What are you crouching
Well,
down
they're
for, Purple?
No Purple Hearts, never was injured.
Company! Platoon! Attain! Get!
That's a good thing, though, bro. Be glad.
Right shoulder! Here!
Just be glad.
Holder! General Taylor has also announced that the 101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed to the Pacific. So, beginning tomorrow at 0600 hours, we will begin training to go to war.
Again. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Come in.
That sucks, bro.
2 days later, Shifty Powers was on a truck headed for the rear and a boat home. Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another regiment.
Oh.
Shifty had a broken pelvis, a broken arm, and a bad concussion.
Wait, does that mean he has the Purple Heart now?
Are you in on this too?
I can't let him go by himself. He doesn't know where it is.
You're leaving the men?
They don't need me anymore.
Yeah, this is a different type of human, guys. I'm telling you. I respect it a lot.
Wounded Normandy.
A lot.
Yes, sir. In
But-
the leg. It was a minor flesh wound. Bastards took your company away.
Guys, I cannot wait to rewatch this in its entirety. I cannot wait.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader. Having to sit through a siege like that? Under those conditions? You got through it.
I mean, yeah, but it was hectic, bro.
Because if you think you need more combat experience to get stars on your helmet, let me tell you something, son. You've done enough. Thank you, sir. It's not my objective.
Like, what's his driving force? Is it glory or? I mean, don't get me wrong here. It feels completely honorable. I don't think that he's kind of in it for anything else other than, like, not even serving in general. I think he's just in it for himself, right? I mean, he just wants to see, I'm guessing, how much he can withstand. I think that's kind of where we're at right now, at least mentally for me.
So I would stay in Austria for the time being, waiting for orders, and trying to watch over soldiers who had no enemy to fight.
Like this series has like reminded me like why I've spent so much time kind of floating around, like specifically the like the countrysides of Europe. Like this reminds me of it. Like it is so consistently beautiful. Being in the United States of America, going back and forth and things like that. It's interesting because I find America to be incredibly boring in terms of how it looks. I just find it completely monotonous. Specifically the East Coast. Like the West Coast looks better, definitely. Like around the Rocky Mountains, it just looks better. Everything looks better over there than it does on the East Coast. The East Coast is boring, bro. It's boring.
Joe,
What?
is this personal to you?
Like, guys, I've been a photographer for over 2 decades, videographer for about 1 singular decade now. And it's interesting that In Europe, I have my camera basically strapped to me at all times. I even have, depending on where I am in Europe, I have the hand mount that locks it to my hand for like pickpockets and things like that, guys. Right, so it locks it to my hand. You have to cut my hand off to take my camera, type of thing. But in the United States of America, bro, I don't even go outside of my camera. I don't find anything like pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'm broken, bro. It's just. I don't find anything pretty. My wife is like, "Look at those trees," and I'm like, "Yeah, what about those? What about those trees? That's interesting. That's not going to win me an award. I'm not going to sit here and waste time on that. I need things like this. Right? Like this entire scenery is phenomenal."
No, it's a goddamn order.
Shoot him! No.
Yeah, that's tricky, bro. Because like you didn't catch him there. You get what I'm saying here? He could easily just be like a random. You may have made a mistake, potentially, right? But the problem is, okay? The problem is, this is why you should have taken him back, okay? Like you should have taken the man back and done all types of investigations, kind of regarding him and et cetera, instead of just being like the judge, jury, and the executioner in this context. But of course, they're there. They've experienced all these traumatic events coming from the side of these individual people. So, do you think they care about their humanity? No, they don't. They don't. And if he was guilty, then listen, that's fine. We'll see. Hopefully. It's just a troubling scene. Like morally troubling. Some of the cuts are pretty rough, guys. Some of them, like example, whenever they switch the scene from where they just were to here, they should have cut probably maybe 2 seconds deeper in, because what we saw was him literally standing still, waiting for them to call action, and then start running, guys. Right?
What?
He was 10 points short.
The enemy had surrendered, but somehow men were still dying. Young men who wanted to be home with their families by now, who'd served with distinction since before Normandy, were stuck here because they didn't have the points. What they did have plenty of were weapons, alcohol, and too much time on their hands.
And that's what's called. Now put that combination with like some young men that are bored. Weapons, alcohol, and vehicles.
You find the shooter. I want him alive. Come on, help me.
What are you doing?
We're gonna go find a brain surgeon.
Hey, Lee. He wants a non-com guarding each roadblock and at least 2 men watching every road out of town.
Oh my God!
You each...
See, I'm sitting here expecting this episode to be just, you understand what I'm saying? Like they're putting a button on everything. Basically, they're finalizing it in a way that makes all the sense in the world for the viewers. Right? That's kind of where I'm at. I think that's what was going. But that, of course, all right. They're basically sucking us back in with the drama, guys. We're here
Take
for
a
that.
squad and one of these witnesses on a house.
Somebody's taking a bigger beat than me and him.
Wanna play a different game?
Huh. Same game. Just shuffle them up, good, huh? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Gonna go in there and join in?
I should go in there and stop this.
Stop what?
Boy,
For what?
let's just play cards.
Are you serious? Okay, so they found him. Okay, great.
Where is he?
How's Grant?
Where is he?
Is he okay?
Where is he? So you looked at him, but you didn't take him.
That's right, sir.
I don't believe you. I'll be watching you. You're dismissed. You better not be lying to me.
He's lying.
Well, I guess you've earned your right to demote yourself.
Thank you, sir.
You want to take over Sergeant Grant's platoon?
That would do fine, sir.
I know Easy Company's gonna need a commanding officer post-war, somebody to hold their hand, keep them from killing each other.
So who do you have in
Somebody
mind?
who knows what they're doing.
Yep, I couldn't agree more.
I mean, it's absolutely irresponsible to leave them in the hands of the wrong person. They're too much of a valuable resource. You know?
Absolutely. Good old Easy Company.
So you decided to stay in the Army?
Yes, I'm gonna stay with the men.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
I think that he is here exclusive. He's staying basically, like exclusively to pillage. Don't get me
Some
wrong.
of us would stay by choice.
He's honorable.
But Sorry, it's not a more hospitable location.
No, sir. Paris is just fine. You know, if you need me to go, someone has to be there.
Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. And your driver will drop you off at a hotel of your choice. And I don't think we'll see you back here anytime soon. They're afraid the men won't show him the proper degree of respect as they would another officer.
I mean, to be honest, it's valid.
It's a good day.
Feels
It's
valid.
an idiotic theory, especially in your case.
It feels valid.
Nevertheless, you've given me the choice as to where to reassign you, and I thought battalion headquarters might be a good place.
I can think of a few better.
Good.
Oh, he's blessing everybody.
Is this the type of job I can expect from now on?
Yeah. Yeah. When we're not sunning ourselves by the lake.
What's funny is I figured all the general specifically on the other side of things just ran off to South America. Some of them stayed. Well, look who it is. Didn't think we'd see him again.
Captain Sobel?
Proudly for your country.
Ihr seid eine ganz besondere Truppe,
You are a special group.
die ineinander einen Zusammenhalt gefunden hat,
You found in one another a bond.
wie sich nur im Kampf entwickeln kann.
It exists only in combat. We've seen death and suffered together.
Ich bin stolz, mit euch gedient zu haben.
I'm proud to have served with each and every one of you.
Yeah, this will definitely go for both sides.
Sie alle verdienen ein langes und glückliches Leben in Frieden.
You deserve long and happy lives in peace.
Yeah, like that last, this conversation that the general just had with his men. To be honest, I mean, regardless of who said it, that's basically the case here. That's the case. Period for both sides.
Time to go to bed.
There we go. Are we back home? No.
And then start his own construction company.
Okay.
He splits his time between Arizona and a place in Montana.
You still alive?
George Laws became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island. As a testament to his character, 1,600 people attended his funeral in 1998.
Wow.
Bull Ranneman was one of the best soldiers I ever had. He went into the earth-moving business in Arkansas. He's still there.
Alive? Well, when this came out?
Ronald Spears stayed in the Army, served in Korea, in 1958 returned to Germany as governor of Spandau Prison. He retired a lieutenant colonel.
Made it a career.
This morning, President Truman received the unconditional surrender from the Japanese. War's over.
Then in 1956, he married a woman named Grace, and everything came together for him.
Okay.
He spent the rest of his life with her, traveling the world.
Good deal.
My friend Lou died in 1995.
Long life.
There is not a day that goes by that I do not think of the men I served with who never got to enjoy the world without war.
Wow, dude.
It's a very unusual
That was so beautifully put, bro.
feeling. It's a very
Oh, that's him.
unusual happening, and it's a very unusual bonding.
We knew that we could depend on each other. And
That's
so
it.
we were a close-knit group.
Just brave, so brave is unbelievable. And
Malarkey.
I don't know anybody
Really?
that I admire more than Bill Garnier. And
Seemed like you figured that you thought that you could do just about
What
anything.
do we have here?
And after the war was over and you
Powers.
came back out,
Shifty.
well,
I cherish the memories of a question my grandson asked me the other day when he said, "Grandpa, were you a hero in the war?" Grandpa said no. But I served in a company of heroes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bro. Is that it? Guys, like, this is one of these like moments in history similar to when we encountered Game of Thrones for the first time, when I was just like, you know what, bro, I'll never be able to like experience it for the first time again. I actually never went back to watch Game of Thrones again because I'm just like, bro, I want to, but I'll never have the same feeling. You get what I mean? This is kind of one of these things here. Like me being an absolute history nerd, always basically being obsessed with the past because, I kind of understand that what happened a long time ago generally is going to be set up to happen again at some time in our history because everything is cyclical. That's what makes me feel a little kind of terrible for seeing this because I want to see it again. I want to get that same feeling of following Easy Company, following Winters, following Spears, Webster, Lipton, guys, right? Guanier, right? I want to experience this feeling again, guys. I really like these miniseries. I really do. I don't know if there are any other like super good ones, right? But this one here, bro, and then the other one that we did before, Chernobyl, these are insane. Like this is how you like build upon something. Like things don't need to be permanently long for them to be considered great or good. Sometimes you kind of get in and get out, right? And this is a really good example of that. I do think that overall, this was filmed beautifully. Like there's nothing I can say, and I'm someone who loves complaining about visual things, right? Don't get me wrong. I saw a couple of things. I was like, you know what? But that may be stylistic, right? In terms of like the chromatic aberration in some of the shots, guys. But that you can't control that. Not in this scenario. Not with this amount of like, let's say special effects and on location shooting. The locations that were shot here were again phenomenal. The acting beautiful. I love the finalization of this series here. I loved it. I love the fact that the people that we've been basically watching in the beginning of these episodes were the literal people. The whole time I'm like, hold on, wait a second. Are these just the people? Like maybe they were involved in some manner. You were telling me that these were the literal people. Okay, that's interesting. That changes things a lot, guys. Right? I would say definitely this series, definitely circled around Winters. Winters was a great man. All right. I have no idea if any of them are alive in this day and age. I don't believe so. Probably. But I'm definitely glad that a good amount of these individuals that were here to tell the story were still there enough to, let's say, to tell the story, if that makes any sense, right? They were still there. This feels like I had a gigantic history lesson. That's what it feels like. And being told by the people that actually lived in the history. Right? This was a different type of man back then. This was a different breed of human, bro. Right. I also love the finalization of the German army when the general, finally surrendered and gave a literal speech to his men. I love that, right? Because when it comes down to like these type of like gigantic kerfuffles and wars and things, bro, both sides are fighting for honor. Both sides are generally fighting for some type of stand up to their moral set. Let's say, right? They are both. They're all following orders from the person at the top, guys. So when it comes down to like the soldiers, I generally don't have any ill will on average towards either side of the people that are doing battle. They just believe in the cause so much that they, are doing this, bro. This is an amazing series, bro. Like I will never forget this encounter. I will never forget this encounter. Absolutely one of the things that I can definitely tell you that have a excessively high rewatchability, bro. All right, I will be watching this again. Absolutely, yes, but not with the same thing. But not in like the same vibe as why I will not rewatch Game of Thrones still. Right? I know I want to. I do, but I'm not going to. I think this right here is closer to, how do I explain it, bro? Like this right here is much closer to like what I would watch in my off time, if that makes any sense. Like I would easily turn this on and just watch it, period. Right? Period. This was crazy. All right. I love this thing. Again, guys, thank you for absolutely suggesting this to me. But in the meantime, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.